The farmer has tried everything to protect this orchard. He's tried gas guns, plastic bags on sticks, scarecrows. He's even surrounded it with a wire fence. But the rabbits are in the woods and they burrow under the wire fence, and that fence that goes all around the perimeter of this orchard has now got holes underneath it. Rabbits come into the orchard from all angles. They will ring the trees and kill the tree completely. Pigeons and carrions are a nuisance. They fly into the orchard. They're not scared of the gas guns, they're not scared of the scarecrows or the bags on sticks. Nor are the rabbits. They've got used to them. They know they're no danger, no threat. The pigeons will go from fruit to fruit, pecking every single piece of fruit. Then that fruit is useless to the farmer. He can't sell that to the supermarkets, it's rejected. Now, hunting the rabbits and the pigeons and carrions in this orchard can be a problem. It's not an easy job for the air gunner. There are rows that you may spot your rabbit, but as you go to stalk forward, he will hop over to the next row. Or, if it's like in this orchard, he's very skittish, he will bolt for his hole. Now when a rabbit hops over to the next hole, it's very hard for you to get from row to row. The farmer doesn't want you pushing through his trees. He doesn't want his fruit bruised and damaged, and he doesn't want the young buds to be knocked off. You have to respect the farmer's fruit. He doesn't want you in there doing more damage than what the rabbits and the pigeons are. So I found the best way to control the rabbits is to set up an ambush. Now, you need to leave the rifle at home, come into the orchard with a notepad and binoculars. When you see the rabbits in the orchard, walk slowly towards them. Make yourself visible. See where the rabbits run and make a note of what hole they've gone down. After a while you'll get to know that the rabbit chooses his favourite holes. Rabbits mark their holes by scent. That's how at night, when they bolt at full pace towards the perimeter of the orchard to get into the wood and down the warren, they can find a hole. They use it by scent, by smell. So rabbits are creatures of habit. They will use the same holes over and over again. So once you've spotted these holes, then set up an ambush. You're perfectly in range. But as I said earlier, the rabbits have got lots of holes along the perimeter of this fence, so they could appear by the next hole or the next hole further on. Then they'll be out of range. So it's very, very important that you know your range points. So a range finder and knowing every mil dot on your scope reticle is very, very important. When a rabbit pops his head through that hole, let him hop out a few paces and then go for a humane, quick dispatch, go for the headshot. I'm going to show you now how to set up a rabbit ambush in an orchard using the Deer Hunter poncho. The rangefinder is the MTC Optics rangefinder and the rifle is the BSA R10 Mark II. On this ambush I decided to wear the Deer Hunter net suit. The sun wasn't up when I selected my position. I found a good position that overlooked the holes. Now something strange happened, and it's never happened before. A rabbit came out the hole, and as I moved to take up a prone firing position, my mobile phone accidentally switched itself on. I always turn it off and carry it in a pouch on my belt. That spooked the rabbit. The rabbit ran around a little bit. He couldn't see me, but he knew something was up. So I ranged him again with the MTC rangefinder, and he saw the flash of the rifle barrel and off the lens of my scope. He moved out a little bit further. I ranged him again, he was well within my range. I took the shot and I got him with a head shot. Now it's vitally important that you know every mil dot on your scope and you use a rangefinder. By using a rangefinder you can get the full potential out of your rifle and your telescopic sight. Now I decided to set up another ambush in the shade using the Deer Hunter poncho. What I've done is I've thrown the poncho 3D leaf camouflage suit over my fishing poles and line, and I've left the hood protruding so I can poke my rifle barrel through the hood. Comfort is everything in ambush, because you could be there for a long time. A telescopic sight, I protected the shine, I'll just put a bit of scrimp over it so I can still see through the scrimp, and we're ready to go.